Let us bow our heads. Almighty Father, as we gather here today, we seek your divine guidance. Bless us our deliberation and discussion that they may be for the benefit of the people we serve. Grant us wisdom, patience, and unity as we carry out our responsibilities. Protect our community and loved ones as we work to improve the lives of our constituents. This we ask in your holy name. Amen.
May the Secretary call the roll of the present council members.
Roll calls of members. Honorable Representatives. Honorable Adona. Honorable Albuquerque. Honorable Agosto. Honorable Malawag. Honorable Balindad. Honorable Bandula. Honorable Bangat. Honorable Kaali. Honorable Cariaga. Honorable Guido. Honorable Gumandel. Honorable Gumaton. Honorable Mikey. Honorable Palapan. Honorable Payan. Honorable Sayadi. Honorable Trinidad. Honorable Wano. Honorable Yerdad. And the presiding officer, Honorable Goho Cruz. Mr. Chair, there are 19 members present, no absences, and no members in official leave.
With 19 members present, no absences, and no members on official leave, the chair declares the presence of a quorum. Honorable members of the council, esteemed guests, and members of the public, welcome to the first regular session of the Philippines Council. Today marks a significant beginning as we convene to discuss and enhance policies for the welfare of our community. Let us work together with respect, commitment, and a shared vision for progress. Thank you. At this juncture, we convene to elect an attorney for a leader. This individual will be pivotal in guiding our legislative agenda. Let us proceed with the nominations. Honorable Mikey is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I nominate Honorable Adona for the position of Undertaker leader. Her experience as a litigation make her an ideal choice for this task.
Thank you, Honorable Mikey. Your nomination of Honorable Adona is duly noted. Do I hear a second? Honorable Julio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I second the nomination of Honorable Adona. Her leadership qualities and vision are what we need in this critical role.
Honorable Adona has been nominated and seconded. Are there any additional nominations? Honorable Kaali is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We nominate Honorable Zayati for the position of Majority Floor Leader. Her track record and strategic thinking are invaluable assets.
Thank you, Honorable Kaali. Your nomination of Honorable Sayati is duly noted. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Adona and Honorable Sayati has been nominated and seconded. Is there any other nominations? Any objection? Hearing none, I declare the nominations closed. We will now proceed with the voting of councilors. Please raise your hands to those in favor of Honorable Adona. Thank you. Please raise your hands to those in favor of Honorable Sayati.
Mr. Chair, there are 15 votes in favor of Honorable Adona and 4 votes in favor of Honorable Sayat.
The votes have been counted. Honorable Adona has been elected as the majority floor leader. Honorable Adona, you may now have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This is the first regular session of this August body, and there is a need for us to establish our organizational structure. Mr. Chair, I move that we open the period of nomination and voting for the respective chairperson and members of the various standing committees.
There is a motion to open the period of nomination for the chairpersons and members of the standing committees. Do I hear a second? The motion has been seconded. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the period of the nomination for the respective chairpersons and members of the various standing committees of the Esperanza Verde City Council is hereby open. The majority floor leader.
Mr. Chair, before we proceed with the nomination, I believe that Honorable Belinda wishes to rise for a parliamentary duty.
The Honorable Belinda is recognized in the matter of parliamentary duty.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. My inquiry is on the matter of voting for the respective chairperson of the standing committees. How do we vote, Mr. Chair? Is by raising our hands or by separate balloting?
The Honorable Belinda is recognized.
Mr. Chair, the internal rules of the various civilian body provide for a raising of hands insofar as the election of the committee chairperson is concerned. However, as this August body has not yet approved its internal rules, we have the liberty to choose the manner of voting.
Point of order, Mr. Chair.
The Honorable Vera is recognized on a point of order.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This representation rises on a point of order, Mr. Chair. With respect to the priority of conducting an order of business, Mr. Chair, I am of the opinion, Mr. Chair, that before we can proceed with the nomination and voting of the parties committee chairmanship, we have to approve first the internal rules of this office body. We have to remember that the rules enumerate the various standing committees, and by adopting the rules first, we will be provided with a clear guideline on what committees to organize. Mr. Chair.
The majority floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The point of order raised by Honorable Albufera is well taken. The Honorable Albufera is correct in saying that the adoption of the internal rules takes precedence in the order of business, Mr. Chair. Moreover, Mr. Chair, I was informed just now by the Secretary that the copies of the proposed internal rules were distributed to the members earlier, and that the members had enough time to study the same.
The Honorable Agosto is recognized.
With respect to the manifestation of the Honorable Albufera, I move that we, in the meantime, let the period of nomination and voting of committee chairmanship and membership. So moved.
The period of nomination and voting for committee chairmanship and membership is hereby suspended in the meantime. Majority floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to adopt the draft internal rules of procedure for this council.
There is a motion to adopt the draft internal rules of procedure. Do I hear a second? The motion has been properly moved and seconded. Are there any objections?
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Agosto is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move to amend section 41 for internal rules to reduce the quorum requirement for committee membership to members.
There is a motion to amend section 41 of the internal rules. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
The motion to amend has been properly seconded. Is there any discussion on the amendment?
Mr. Chair.
Honorable Balao is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I support the amendment proposed by Honorable Augusto. Reducing the quorum requirements to 15 members will make it easier for this council to conduct business efficiently, especially when members have valid reason for being absent. A higher quorum often leads to delays in decision making.
Honorable Bayan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I respectfully disagree. Lowering the quorum of 15 members may compromise
Meetings have been delayed too often in the past due to the lack of quorum. A lower quorum ensures that the council can still function effectively by maintaining the integrity of our system.
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Danula, second.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. While I understand Honorable Augustus' point, wouldn't this amended rate allowing major decisions to be made by a smaller group of members? Shouldn't we balance practicality with accountability to our constituents?
Honorable Video, second.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I believe the accountability concern is valid. However, setting a quorum at the 15 members still ensures a majority of this council is present. It allows us to move forward without unnecessary delays while paying fairness.
Are there any further comments or concerns regarding the proposed amendment? If there is no further discussions, we shall now proceed to a vote on the amendment. All those in favor of amending section 41 to reduce the quorum requirements to 15 members, please raise your hand. Thank you. And all those opposed, please raise your hands.
Mr. Chair, there are 15 votes in favor, 4 votes opposed, and amending section 3 to reduce the quorum requirement to 15 members.
With 15 votes in favor, 4 votes opposed, the motion to amend section 41 of the internal rules is carried. Section is hereby amended to set the quorum requirement to 15 members. The majority quorum leader.
At this juncture, Mr. Chair, in consonance with the provision of this chamber internal rules, I move that we resume the period of nomination and voting for the chairpersons and members of the bar standing committee.
There is a motion to resume the period of nomination and voting for committee chairpersons and members. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
The motion has been seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is carried. The period of nomination and voting is hereby resumed. The majority floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. As the majority floor leader, I move that we proceed with the nomination and voting for the chairperson and members of the standing committee, as mandated in RA 7160, also known as the Local Government Code of the Philippines.
There is a motion to proceed with the nomination and voting for the chairpersons and members of the standing committees. Do I hear a second?
Second the motion, Mr. Chair.
The motion has been seconded. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is carried. The majority floor leader is directed to lead the plenary the list of the various standing committees.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The following are the standing committees of the City Council of Esperanza Verde: the Committee on Ways and Means and Finance, the Committee on Barangay Affairs, the Committee on Education, Culture and Historical Research, the Committee on Employment, Livelihood, Cooperatives, Handicap, and Different Able Person, the Committee on Ethics, Governmental Affairs, and Personnel, the Committee on Health and Sanitation, Ecology and Environmental Protection, the Committee on Human Rights, Justice, Public Protection, Safety, and Peace and Order, the Committee on Law, the Committee on Market, Trade and Commerce, the Committee on Public Utility, Transportation and Traffic Legislation, the Committee on Public Work, the Committee on Social Services, Women and Urban Poor, the Committee on Tourism, Special Events, Parks and Playground, the Committee on Urban Planning, Lands and Housing, the Committee on Youth, Welfare and Sports Development. Mr. Chair, we are now ready to begin the nomination for the chairperson and members of the Committee on Law. I move your honor that we recognize the Honorable Dumaton to handle the nomination.
The Honorable Dumaton is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I respectfully nominate the Honorable Adona, one of the senior members of this chamber, as the chairperson of the Committee of Laws.
The Honorable Adona is nominated. Do I hear a second? The Honorable Cariaga is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move to close the nomination for the chairman of the Committee on Bills.
Are there any seconds to the motion? Any objections? Hearing none, the closing of nominations being seconded and there being no objections. With no other nominations, the Honorable Donna is hereby elected as the chairman of the Committee on Laws.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I would like to manifest, Mr. Chair, that all the members of this august body, as provided for the internal rules, are automatically members of the Committee on Rules and Law. At this juncture, Mr. Chair, I move that we proceed the nomination and voting for the respective chairman and members of the board standing committees.
The floor is now open for nominations for the chairperson for the Committee on Ways and Means and Finance. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move your honor that we recognize Honorable Juan, your honor, for the nomination and voting for the Committee on Ways, Means and Finance.
Honorable Ano, Sir Roman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
For the Committee on Ways and Means and Finance, I nominate the Honorable Olvera, the Honorable Virlan, and the Honorable Alonso as members, Mr. Chair.
The Committee on Ways and Means and Finance. Honorable Alvera is nominated with Honorable Yordan and Costco as members. Do I hear a second? The motion is seconded. The Honorable Alvera is elected as chairperson with Honorable Yordan and Costco as members of the Committee on Ways and Means and Finance. The floor is now open for nominations for the chairperson and members of the Committee on Education, Culture, and Historical Research.
Mr. Chair, I move that Honorable Trinidad be recognized to handle the nomination for the Committee on Education, Culture, and Historical Research.
Honorable Trinidad is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Committee on Education, Culture, and Historical Research, I nominate the Honorable Valentan as chairperson, with Honorable Balawag and Honorable Macron as members.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, the Honorable Valentan is elected as chairperson, and Honorable Balawag and Honorable Macron are appointed as members. The floor is now open for nominations for the chairperson and members of the Committee on Health, Sanitation, Ecology, and Environmental Protection.
Mr. Chair, I move that Honorable Gilio be recognized to handle the nomination for the Committee on Health and Sanitation, Ecology, and Environmental Protection.
The Honorable Julio is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Committee on Health and Sanitation, Ecology, and Environmental Protection, I nominate the Honorable Payan as chairperson with Honorable Kaalim and Honorable Sayari as members.
Are there any other nominations? Being none, the Honorable Balawag is elected as chairperson, and Honorable Ali and Honorable Sayari are appointed as members. The floor is now open for nominations for the chairperson and members of the Committee on Public Utilities, Transportation, and Traffic Legislation.
Mr. Chair, I move that Honorable Alvera be recognized to handle the nomination for the Committee on Public Utilities, Transportation, and Traffic Legislation.
The Honorable Alvera is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I nominate Honorable Bangkal as chairperson with Honorable Gilio and Honorable Wano as members of the Committee on Public Utilities, Transportation, and Traffic Legislation.
Honorable Bangkal is nominated as chairperson with Honorable Julio and Honorable Juan as members. Is there a second to the nomination?
I second the nomination, Mr. Chair.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, the Honorable Bangkal is elected as chairperson with Honorable Julio and Honorable Bano as members. The floor is now open for nominations for the chairperson of the Committee on Tourism, Special Events, Parks,
Mr. Chair, I move that Honorable Kaali be recognized who won the nomination for the Committee on Tourism, Special Events, Parks, and Playground.
The Honorable Kaali is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. For the Committee on Tourism, Special Events, Parks, and Playgrounds, I nominate the Honorable Leo as chairperson, with the Honorable Palapan and Honorable Tangat as members.
The Honorable Julio is nominated as chairperson, with the Honorable Palapan and the Honorable Tangat as members. There are second to the nomination.
I second that, Mr. Chair.
Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, the Honorable Julio is elected as chairperson, and the Honorable Palapan and the Honorable Tangat are appointed as members. The Honorable Nike is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Without the committees not really constituted, I move to formally close the period of nomination and voting.
There is a motion to close the period of nomination and voting. Do I hear a second? The motion has been seconded. As many as are in favor of the motion, please raise your hand. Motion is carried that the records reflect the duly elected chairperson and members in standing committees. The majority floor leader.
Mr. Chair, I was informed just now that Honorable Mayor is on her way to this chamber. The Mayor wishes to address this August 5. Mr. Chair, I move that Honorable Commandant, Honorable Gandula, and Honorable Palapan be requested to inform Honorable Mayor that the members of the 15th Council is ready to listen to her address. Additionally, the above-mentioned members will serve as the usher for the Honorable Mayor upon his arrival and departure. I so move.
The respective members have been appointed to inform the Honorable Mayor that the members of the City Council are ready to listen to their address. Furthermore, the council members shall serve as ushers with the mayor upon her arrival and departure. So ordered. Majority floor leader.
Mr. Chair, I move that we suspended the rules in the meantime to give way to the Mayor's address.
As many as are in favor of the motion, please raise your hand. Motion is carried. Session is suspended. This chamber is honored to have with us today the Honorable Mayor, who wished to address this August chamber during his first regular session. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome the Honorable Wata City Mayor of the City of Esperanza Verde.
Thank you.
Kari. Apa bang?
Honorable Vice Mayor, Honorable Member of the Council, and esteemed guests,
Chair, I move to resume session so we may continue with our discussion today.
Is there a second to the motion?
Second the motion. Mr. Chair,
The motion is carried. Session is resumed. Honorable members, let us reflect on the mayor's address as we deliberate in this session. Her call for unity, transparency, and action serves as a reminder of our shared responsibility to the people of Esperanza Verde. The floor is now open for council members to share their reflections and proposals.
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Bagat, is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I appreciate the mayor emphasis to the partnerships with barangay officials, collaborate and critical addressing local issues effectively. To align our efforts with the mayor missions, I propose forming a working group that will collaborate with the barangay council to addressing the mayor priorities area, particularly education and livelihood program. I move that this proposal be referred to the Committee on Barangay Affairs for deliberations and implementations.
There is a motion to refer the proposal to Committee on Barangay Affairs. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is carried.
Mr. Chair,
Honorable Ladula is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. While I support the Honorable Mayor's focus on infrastructure, I urge this Council to consider environmental sustainability in our planning. Development projects such as Sunrise Bridge should integrate environmental protection measures to preserve resources like the mangroves in our coastal barangays. I move that this council task the Committee on Environmental Protection, the Public Works, to review all infrastructure projects to ensure compliance with sustainable development practices.
There is a motion to assign the Committee on Environmental Protection and Public Works to review infrastructure projects for sustainability. Are there any objections? Hearing none, the motion is carried. Honorable members, sentiments and proposals raised today reflect the commitment of this council to the progress of Esperanza Verde. The motions passed will be referred to the appropriate committees for immediate action. Let us ensure that the mayor's vision translates into tangible policies that serve the welfare of our constituents. With no further matters to discuss regarding the mayor's address, we shall now proceed to the next item on our agenda. The majority floor leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The next item on our agenda is referral of matters to the appropriate committees. I move the report, Mr. Chair, to refer the following communications, ordinances, resolutions, and other documents to their respective committees.
The majority floor leader is directed to lead the news.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. First, Mr. Chair, is a speech of Honorable Mayor delivered before this office chamber during its first regular session.
To the Committee on Laws.
Next, Mr. Chair, is the manifestation and communication from Honorable Mayor entitled The City of Esperanza Verde Legislative Executive Development Agenda.
To the Committee on Laws.
Proposed ordinance number 2019-010 entitled An Ordinance to Provide for Assistance of Registration to Title to Land and Matter Incidental thereto or Connected therewith, filed by Honorable Bea Albufera.
To the Committee on Urban Planning, Lands and Housing.
Proposed ordinance number 2019-011 entitled An Ordinance Mandating Business Establishment Operating within the Territorial Jurisdiction of Esperanza Verde City to install closed-circuit television system in their premises and prescribing penalties for violation thereof, filed by Honorable John Marie Balitan.
To the Committee on Human Rights, Justice, Public Protection, Safety, Peace, and Order.
Next, Mr. Chair, proposed ordinance number 2019-012 entitled An Ordinance to Install Early Warning Device in all Polestar Barangay in City of Esperanza Verde, filed by Honorable Christine Palawan.
To the Committee on Human Rights, Justice, Public Protection, Safety, Public Peace and Order.
Finally, Mr. Chair, proposed ordinance number 2019-013 entitled an ordinance converting the Esperanza Verde campus into Esperanza Verde State College, filed by Honorable One.
To the Committee on Education, Culture, and Historical Research.
At this juncture, Mr. Chair, I move that we yield the floor for the Honorable SK Federation President, who wishes the rights on matter of parliamentary information.
The Honorable SK Federation President is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I rise to the matter of parliamentary information with regards to the completion of the rules appointing the ex-officio members of the certain committees. As I recall, the nomination and voting a while ago did not include the committees which I am referring to, which is in consonance with the rules. Actually, however, I was wondering whether we have to mention the same in plenary for the record purposes.
The majority for a year.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The point of information of Honorable SK Federation is well taken. The Honorable SK Federation President is correct in his observation that the rules provide for the automatic appointment of ex-officio members to certain committees. The Honorable SK Federation is likewise correct that we, however, have to mention this in open session, so it will be part of the record, Mr. Chair. My apologies to my dearest colleague, most especially the ABC President, the IP representative, and the SK Federation President. In that case, Mr. Chair, I would like to manifest for the record that Honorable SK Federation President, the Honorable Trinidad, is the Chairman of the Committee on Youth, Welfare, and Sports Development. Also, Mr. Chair, please allow me to likewise to manifest for the record that Honorable ABC President, the Honorable Jordan, is the Chairman of the Committee on Barangay Affairs. In the same manner, Mr. Chair, allow me to manifest for the record that Honorable Mikey is the Chairman of the Committee on Employment, Livelihood, Cooperatives, Handicap, and Different Able Person. For the record, Mr. Chair.
Let the records reflect the manifestation of the Honorable Majority Floor Leader. Majority Floor Leader.
Mr. Chair, likewise for the record, this representation would like to manifest that the rules provide for the creation of special committees and advisory councils, one of which is the Legislative Executive Development Advisory Council, otherwise known as LEDEC. I move, Mr. Chair, that the following member nominated as the official representative to the LEDEC: Honorable Sayadi, Honorable Balindan, Honorable Albufera, and Honorable Balawag, and Honorable Juan.
Do I hear a second?
I second that, Mr. Chair.
The motion has been moved and seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the members just mentioned are hereby appointed as these chambers representatives to the LEDA. Majority for a year.
Mr. Chair, I move that we open the privilege R.
The privilege R is open.
Mr. Chair, only one member has registered to avail the privilege R. I move that we recognize Honorable Jordan.
The Honorable Jordan is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Before I proceed, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Mayor Valdez Bautista and Vice Mayor Stephanie Bautista de Mama and to the Municipal Councilors of Manila for allowing us to use the session hall for our activity today. Your support and generosity have provided us with a space to conduct this important legislative exercise, and for that, we are truly grateful. Today, I rise to address an issue that strikes at the heart of our community's progress: the lack of sufficient infrastructure. To support our growing population, roads, bridges, and public facilities remain inadequate in many areas, hampering mobility and access to basic services. Mr. Chair, while efforts have been made in recent years, much work remains rural barangays, in particular an entire need of road improvements to ensure farmers can transport their goods efficiently and residents can access essential services. Additionally, I propose propose we prioritize the construction of multi-purpose centers that can serve as venues for community activities, disaster response, and other critical functions. I urge this council to allocate funds for infrastructure development and include this matter as part of our legislative agenda. Our people deserve better, and it is our responsibility to act. Once again, my sincere thanks to our Honorable Mayor Bradel Bautista and Vice Mayor Stephanie Bautista Dumama, and to the Malita Councilor of Malita for their kind support. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Are there any members who wish to interpolate the normal or this way in particular speech? Honorable Dalawang, recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Honorable Yordan, your proposal for infrastructure development is commendable. Don't you think it's impractical to prioritize roads and bridges when people are suffering due to the lack of healthcare services and proper education? Infrastructure can't wait, lives cannot.
Thank you, Honorable Dalawang. I respectfully disagree. Infrastructure is not separate from healthcare and education. It supports them. How can ambulances reach rural clinics without roads? How can teachers and students can access schools in remote areas without bridges? If we delay infrastructure, we risk hampering in every other sector. It's a long-term solution to an urgent need.
Long-term solution won't save the lives of people who need healthcare today, Honorable Yordan. Your vision seems to overlook immediate realities.
Honorable Balawag, with all due respect, infrastructure ensures we address those immediate realities sustainably. Without it, we'll keep treating the symptoms instead of fixing the root problem.
Honorable Bumakon is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Honorable Yordan, your proposal sounds ambitious, but we have a backlog of unfinished infrastructure projects. Why do you propose new ones when we can't even finish the ones we've started? Isn't this just adding more work to an already overstretched system?
That's a fair point, Honorable Gumaton. But infrastructure development doesn't have to stop because of unfinished projects. What I propose includes a dual strategy. Fast-tracking existing projects while launching new ones. This way, we address both the backlog and future needs.
Dual strategy sounds good on paper, Honorable Yordan, but in reality, they often result in neither getting done efficiently. Don't you think you're spreading our resources too thin?
It's about proper planning and execution, Honorable Gumaton. Spreading resources thin only happens when projects are mismanaged. With stronger oversight and a clear timeline, we can avoid that.
Honorable Sayadi is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Honorable Yordan, you've laid out a grand vision, but where will the funds come from? Are you suggesting we reallocate budgets from healthcare services or social?
Not at all, Honorable Sayadi. I propose reallocating funds from underperforming programs and exploring public-private partnerships. Infrastructure is an investment. It creates jobs, attracts businesses, and ultimately increase revenue for other sectors like healthcare and education.
Reallocating from underperformance programs is bold, Honorable Yordan. Which programs specifically are you referring to? I hope you're not implying we cut resources from livelihood projects that directly benefit the poor.
Honorable Sayadi, I assure you, I'm referring to programs that have consistently failed to meet objectives. Livelihood programs that will remain untouched. This is about prioritizing efficiency.
Honorable Sayada is recognized.
Honorable Yordan, your plan is visionary, but it feels like a gamble. You're banking on future returns without guarantees. What if this infrastructure plan drains our budget and leave us worse?
Honorable Kaliraga, it's not a gamble. It's a calculated move. infrastructure drives economic growth. Without it, business is stagnate. Communities remain isolated, and opportunities are lost. This isn't a risk, it's a necessity.
Necessity or recklessness, Honorable Yordan? What happened if the so-called calculation fails? Will you take responsibility for the financial consequences?
I take full responsibility for this proposal, Honorable Cariaga, because I believe in its potential to transform our municipality. Leadership requires taking bold steps for the greater good.
Honorable Kumandel is recognized.
How about you trust that this ambitious plan will incorporate corruption and delays as we've seen across infrastructure projects? Accountability is always strongest to the very
That's a valid concern, Honorable Kumandel, and I propose forming an independent oversight body to monitor the implementation of these projects. Regular reporting to this council will ensure transparency at every stage.
Oversight body sounds good, but they often lack it. What safeguards will be put into place to ensure this doesn't turn into another bureaucratic layer?
Honorable Kumandel, the oversight body will have the authority to enforce penalties for delays or irregularities. It will be composed of neutral experts to ensure fairness and efficiency.
Honorable Palapa is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Honorable Yordan, your proposal sounds more like hostess than a practical agenda. Infrastructure, accountability, social services is too much. Shouldn't we focus on one thing at a time?
Thank you, Honorable Talapan. Progress requires tackling multiple issues simultaneously. Neglecting infrastructures, delaying all other services. We can't afford to wait. We must act now.
Acting now without focus, Honorable Yordan, is reckless. You're gambling with public funds.
Leadership requires taking calculated risk, Honorable Palapan. Without infrastructure, we risk stagnation. It's not a gamble, it's a necessity for our future.
Order. Honorable members, let us maintain decorum in this chamber. Are there any further questions or points regarding Honorable Balawag's proposal?
Mr. Chair.
Honorable Bandula is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I propose we convene until the next regular session to draft a detailed implementation plan balancing infrastructure and social services.
The suggestion is noted. This matter will be referred to the appropriate committee for further deliberation. Are there any other interpellations? Hearing none, the privileged hour is closed.
Mr. Chair.
Honorable Nike is recognized.
Mr. Chair, with no other matters to discuss, I move that we adjourn until the next regular session on January 24, 2020. I so move, Mr. Chair.
There is a motion to adjourn the session until January 24, 2020. Do I hear a second?
I second the motion, Mr. Chair.
The motion has been properly moved and seconded. As many as are in favor of the motion to adjourn, please raise your hands.
Mr. Chair, there are 19 votes in favor of adjournment.
With 19 votes in favor of adjournment, the motion is carried. The session is adjourned until January 24, 2020. Before we officially conclude, may I request Honorable Nalindan to lead us in a closing prayer. Right.
Let us bow our heads and come together in prayer. Almighty Father, we thank you for guiding us throughout this session. Grant us wisdom and strength as we continue to serve our constituent
with fairness, dedication, and unity. May we return to our next session with renewed energy and focus. Bless us all as we part ways and keep us safe in your holy care. This with us in your holy name. Amen.